So Lenovo earbuds have gathered quite many views on my channel, and it seems that viewers are really interested in what Lenovo has to offer, and truly hope that in 2022 they will step up their game and give us something amazing. So Lenovo is not some off-brand Chinese product, but a reputable computer company, and today we're taking a look at their latest offering and to see if this would change the game for them. Welcome to a review of the Lenovo LivePods LP60. So the LP60 today was sent over to me from Banggood for review, and Banggood is a large e-commerce website that sells many gadgets and tech goods, so definitely check them out. And although these earbuds are provided for me to review, no money has exchanged hands, and all of these is based on my opinion and experience with these earbuds. So the LP60 retails for a pretty expensive 210 Malaysia ringgit, and this is about $50 US. From my experience using Lenovo earbuds, these are definitely priced pretty high, so are they any good? And if you're interested in buying these earbuds, definitely check out my links in the description below. So the design of the LP60 reminds me a lot of the ID Mix Song X, and that was a very controversial earbuds because I think that the crowdfunding campaign did not get delivered, which is really sad. The Lenovo here tries to mimic a similar design, but I think something here is just not right. This case is definitely the most premium and beautiful case I see from Lenovo, with a gunmetal grey metal ring that cradles the plastic housing in the middle. The problem with this case is mostly the ergonomics, and it's just not intuitive to open and feels a little awkward using it. Because the top part here is empty, there's nowhere for you to push it, and if you want to push it down, you can see that you will be fumbling around a little bit with it, and it's just not so satisfying. So in the front of the case, you're going to get the Lenovo logo there, which is really nice, and you're going to get a nice LED indicator at the bottom as well in blue, which looks very fitting and modern. And behind that, you're going to get a nice thinkplus branding there, which is very typical to what Lenovo always does with their product. And the bottom here, you're going to get a Type-C charging port, and plugging it in, the LED indicator at the front will blink to indicate that it's charging. And one thing to take note here is that the cutout for the charging port isn't all that big, so slightly larger cable wouldn't fit, and you need to charge them with the case pointed out like that. So that's something to really consider when buying these earbuds. So inside, you're going to get an earbuds in a mostly plastic build with the Lenovo branding at the front right here, and the Lenovo managed to make the plastic look very similar to the metal case, but this one is definitely a plastic case. There are no in-ear sensors here on these earbuds. You get a AirPods Pro style ear tips, and that's pretty much it. So you're going to get a seriously basic earbuds right here. So one thing I want to emphasize here is not the first time seeing this. Information is misplaced everywhere for these earbuds, and in their brochure it says that this thing has 8 hours of battery life with 16 hours of battery from the case. On the box itself, it says it has 3 hours and 12 hours with the case, which is more realistic to the actual performance. So really don't get misled by information you read on their brochure, or if you just see a website somewhere saying that it has good battery life. This doesn't have good battery life. And the earbuds here takes roughly about 1.5 hours to fully charge from empty. So features are also really 2020 here, not even 2021, but 2020. So coming with a Bluetooth 5.0 with only support for AAC and SBC, not exactly the best earbud specs in 2022. Especially for this price, look at what Edifier can do with the TWS1 Pro or the Soundpeats Sonic Pro. So these earbuds are said to be waterproof, but it doesn't have an official IP rating. But from the design itself, it doesn't feel like there would be much of an issue with splash and sweat. So the earbuds fortunately supports independent left and right playback, which is really good for any modern earbuds, so you can pick out either side and use them individually. And lastly, no multi-point connectivity on these earbuds. So with all the design and everything, I really wanted these earbuds to be the perfect earbuds. So to the part that really disappoints me is the sound signature, and the LP60 sounds really muffled and brings me back to the time of the Pasar Malam level Lenovo XT90. So I think if these earbuds are priced at about 50 Malaysia ringgit, I'm not going to commend much, but at 210 Malaysia ringgit, definitely not good at all. So the sound signature here is very warm, giving you that really heavy, unpolished bass note. I understand that the effort to boost bass, but this takes it up to a different notch, and Lenovo forgoes every other frequency here, unfortunately. So mids here lack definition, meaning you're going to get very muffled vocals. It's as though all the artists here are singing with a piece of cloth covering their mouth. Highs here are also messy and lack definition. You basically cannot tell instruments apart and just overall sounds like a pile of mess. I think you can make the nicest looking earbuds out there, but if sound quality is bad, everything else really doesn't matter anymore. So this is a test to see if the Lenovo LP60 is a good earbuds for making phone calls. So this is me speaking in a relatively quiet environment. This is the call quality that you can expect. So what I'm going to do now is to turn on a simulated background noise so you can hear a difference. So now there's a simulated background noise playing in the background, and this is the call quality that you can expect from this earbud. So what do you think of the call quality? Let me know in the comment section down below. So latency here with gaming mode is actually pretty good, and I'm very impressed with what is done here with only Bluetooth 5.0 chipset, and really reminds me a lot of the AirPods 3. So almost no lag is noticeable with games like PUBG, and also translates to great latency performance for movies and videos. So anyways, let's take a look at the latency performance of these earbuds.
游戏模式开。
So Lenovo also nails it with the controls. So single tapping on the right side lets you increase the volume slowly, and single tapping on the left side lets you decrease the volume slowly. So to play or pause media, tap twice on either side of the earbuds and it will play or pause your media. So there you go. And to skip tracks forward, tap 3 times on the right earbuds and tap 3 times on the left earbuds and it will skip backwards. To call out your assistant, tap and hold for about 2 seconds on the left earbuds, so it will call out your assistant. So 1, 2. So you'll pause your media and call out your assistant. Finally, to enter or exit gaming mode, tap and hold about 2 seconds on the right earbuds and it will toggle you in and out of gaming mode. So that's pretty nice. So that's all of the controls you get with the Lenovo ThinkPlus LP60. When I unboxed these earbuds, honestly, I really hoped in my heart, I was saying that, hey, this should be the Lenovo earbuds that must change my mind in this 2022. But it looks like they've stuck to their formula. Anyways, do check out my review of the Edifier TWS1 Pro or the Sonic Pro to see some of the best examples when it comes to earbuds around this price point. So that is it for my review. If you find this video helpful, smash that thumbs up button, share this video everywhere, and if you haven't yet subscribed, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.